What's up, cryptomates? How are you today? Have you heard about Ethereum scalability problem? I suppose yes. If not, I'm sure that you meet the problem of high level of fees when you make any transactions in Ethereum network. So today we will speak about LAYER2PAD. It's a decentralized launchpad and VC DAO. L2PAD is the first optimism and Arbitrum native launchpad, and it's also much more than that. So let's observe the project step by step. It looks attractive enough, and I hope it will be promising and prospective profitable. Okay, on the main website we find a high level of graphic design. If you scroll up your mouse, you will see how the night changed the day. So LAYER2PAD is a platform that allow other different projects to launch their own product on it. So as we know, the LAYER2PAD announced that upcoming IDO that will happen in 4 days, but we still don't know where it will happen exactly. I suppose it will be done on the same platform. So for us as the investors and the users, there are some interesting details. First of all, to participate in any upcoming IDOs, you need to have your own tier level. What tier level means? Tier level means is the sum of token of the project that you have that already staked by you, and it allows you to contribute in any IDOs. There are 5 types of tier levels. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 1 is called Ubic, Tier 2 is called Titanica, Tier 3 is called Spectral, Tier 4 is Ultraviolet, and Tier 5 is Neon. What is the difference between all these tiers? The main differences lies in a level of fees that participator pay for transactions. Tier 1 presuppose 16x discount from any fees that you pay during the interaction in IDO. In Tier 2 presuppose 8x discount, Tier 3 is 4x discount. Also, of course, they allow us to have more advantages and more benefits. For example, it's opportunity to stake weight, participation odds, proportional L2POOL mined, delegated DAO access, and etc. So each level presuppose certain type of discount and additional opportunity that platform gave us as a contributor. So moreover, I'd like to tell you about 2 tokens that platform will have. So first one is L2PAD tokens, filling the platform governance and enabling direct access to IDOs. You need to have L2PAD token, stake it, and after staking you will get a rewarding and L2POOL tokens. So more than 30% platform fee will go to the protocol portfolio pool. It allows the project to provide the development, liquidity, and etc. So the fact that the site is not so very informative, so we need to observe white paper of the project to get more information. So here we can find the decisions and solutions that L2PAD offers the market. It's permissionless primary market infrastructure governed by code and community. DAO governed early stage financing rounds, infrastructure capable of empowering the community to be smart and govern to project selection process, new smarter tokenomics model to overcome notorious launchpad scalability issues. Let's observe the tokenomics utility. There are 2 tokens. Here we can find the scheme, how these 2 tokens will interact with each other in the ecosystem of L2PAD platform. So L2PAD is governance token with a finite supply the governed system parameters, system liquidity, and distributional aspects. And the next one, L2POOL token, a token with finite supply that, when burned, offers exposure to access locked in the L2PAD alpha pool. Before we will review the tokenomics, I'd like to mention that there are 4 epochs. Each epoch presupposes the certain steps that will launch the full ecosystem for users. So the first epoch is called Pareto, the second is Markowitz, the third is Levine, and the fourth is Szabo epoch. So each epoch will be launched after the previous one is already work. So speaking about Pareto epoch, it's a small seed sale is concluded. What else? An LP2PAD IDO is launched, and all L2PAD tokens are locked up in a locked up smart contracts as per the vesting schedule. After that, when 20% of L2POOL tokens are successfully minted, the next epoch will be launched. What is Markowitz epoch presuppose? L2PAD Ethereum USDC pool is opened, L2PAD staking is activated, L2POOL token distribution begins. So it's a kind of a roadmap of a project, and looking through this information, we can understand how the project will build your infrastructure and make your ecosystem. So the third epoch, Levine epoch, liquidity mining on L2PAD Ethereum USDC pool is activated. The proceeds from IDO are added to the L2PAD token liquidity pool, and more than 80% of L2POOL mines is attributed to L2PAD Ethereum USDC liquidity token stakers. So, and etc. step by step. And finally, Szabo epoch, the DAO is activated. It's the final result of ecosystem building. So now let's go to tokenomics and observe it. Speaking about tokenomics and the token distribution, so we can find interesting things. Which one? We can find that a very low percentage of tokens will be distributed to the seed, private, and strategic round. And moreover, from the other hand, we see the long vesting periods for all these 3 rounds. What it means? It means that the early investors that get access to the token can sell it on an early stage of the project implementing. That will give us any guarantee that the price of the token will grow after this project enter the market, and will not fall immediately after this project will be launched. So speaking about team token liquidity and DAO, there are 15, 10, and 43.5%. It's quite more as for me. So liquidity mining 20%, and team get only 15% of token. So the tokenomics looks attractive enough. I hope that this project will get a high level of support from some funds. So we don't have any actual information about bakers of this project, but I suppose it will be announced soon, because they have only 4 days to give us any information about upcoming IDO and about bakers and etc. Guys, coming back to the tier structure, I'd like to underline how it will work when we consider the question of fees decreasing. So, you know, the major IDOs raised over 600 millions. Currently, this project combined are worth over 30 billions. Average TX fees during hottest IDOs frequently exceed more than $200 per each transactions. So using the optimism technology, optimism algorithm or Arbitrum algorithm, we can decrease the fees, the cost of fees, the gas cost to 16 size. Same code base deployed on Optimism Arbitrum achieves 15-fold gas fee reductions. So in the usual way, when we make a transaction in Ethereum network, we pay at least $182 per one transaction. Using the Optimism algorithm, we can pay $11 per one transactions. So if you remember, each tiers presuppose a certain level of discount per one transactions. So here we can find explanation how it will work. So generally speaking, Optimism and Arbitrum is technology of so-called roll-up technologies, when transactions are made in a parallel way from a main network, removing some load from the main network. So it's a very revolutionary way of decreasing the fees and gas costing and etc. Well guys, LAYER2PAD is a quadratic VC DAO and public goods launchpad that will have a certain tier structure for any participators and allow us to decrease the level of fee per each transaction according their tier structure also. So upcoming IDOs announced on 18th December, so follow our news, follow our channel, and we will inform you about this project, and we will see how this project will be developing in the future. So have a nice time. I hope this information was useful for you, and stay with us and stay in touch with cryptocurrency and be in a profitable mode. Bye guys.